It's Uncle Josh, and we're back on Uncle Josh Gaming playing some Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. We left off last time we cleared out. Well, we took out 4 bands of rail thieves. No evidence of additional gangs can be found. Kekaba will want to know about this.
Hic situs est faetum, currus abriga paterni.
So we found some water there. As weathered and hard as leather riding crop. Looking into her eyes is like looking into a grave.
Don't get in my way, Rangers. I'm going to end it all.
And what?
End the feud before it ends us. It's already taken everything from me. My sons, my husband, my sister who married a Topekan, and her daughter too. Master Kekaba hung my menfolk, and Casey James's bombs blew up my womenfolk. All because of pride and selfishness. Well, I'll make an end of both of them.
You have a problem with the Topekans?
There are no Topekans, and no Atchisons either. Those names don't mean anything. We're all the same tribe. We all wander and work the rails. Folks just like to have an us and a them, so they can blame things on somebody other than themselves. Idiots.
What do you think of Master Kekaba?
A prideful fool who thinks he's a king. He's letting his people starve rather than make peace. All because he thinks somebody's gotta be punished for something that weren't nothing but an accident.
Kekaba hung your men?
All the Atchison men are hanging from the Topekans' gate. We've lost a whole generation to this feud. It's long past time for the women to stop it.
How do you feel about Casey James?
He may be my leader, but he's as much of a fool as Kekaba. He'd rather have a worthless symbol in his hand than food in the bellies of his people.
So Casey is the one planting the bombs?
Casey will deny it, of course, but he's the one who plants all those bombs. He says he'll stop when Kekaba stops hanging Atchisons, and Kekaba says he'll stop hanging when Casey stops bombing. And it goes on and on and on. Well, no more.
Casey James killed women of his own tribe?
Casey's bombs didn't pick and choose. He said he was sorry my kin got killed, but it was their fault for being related to Topekans. I say it's his fault for planting the bombs.
You're not proud to be an Atchison?
Why should I be? We're just another bunch of murderers, just like the Topekans.
There's gotta be another way. Let us try.
Give me one good reason why. Do you think you'll be able to make peace between those fools? Or maybe you want to kill them before I do.
What if I can negotiate a peace?
I'll believe it when I see it. But okay, I'll stay my hand until the next Atchison or Topekan dies. If there's another death in this feud, then I'm taking heads. First Kekaba's, then Casey's, then mine. I'll be watching, Rangers.
Alright. different huts we can go into. We'll try this one first. So we got a crate with a lock. Stocking hat. We'll give that to Cherry Bomb, I guess. I see something down. Yeah, it's a pile of rocks to shovel. Human eyeball and necklaces that we'll distribute. Got another hut.
Look at all this cool junk.
Howdy, welcome to Switchman Antiques. If you need any help, give me a shout. Name's Honest John. Honest John. A filthy looking old man with a patchy white beard and thinning flyaway hair. He wears a red neckerchief for a torn loincloth and nothing else. He smells as bad as he looks. If you see anything you like, just give me a holler. Can you take a look at an antique medal? Sure, I'll take a look. Say, how'd you get a hold of this? I sold this to one of you rangers about 2 weeks ago. You seem really interested about the engraving on the back. Asked me a bunch of questions. What kind of questions? He wanted to know where it came from. I told him I bought it off a woman ages ago. Said she was from a place called Darwin, and that the medal used to belong to her husband. What do you know about Darwin? Afraid I can't help you there. Never heard of it. Why is this place called Switchman Antiques? Well, I used to be a switchman, but with the train not running, I had to find other work. So now I sell fine antiques to discerning customers. These aren't antiques, all I see is trash. Of course they're antiques. Why, that garbage bag over there is from before the apocalypse. And that shred up piece of grapefruit is older than me. Honest John wouldn't lie to you. I want to buy some antiques. Which of these fine antiques caught your eye? Oh, Sega Genesis, Neo Geo, CDI. I think Quarex needed a CDI. Does he have his little barter star on? Use in here? Nope. So that's that. We got another hut over here. save the game. We got a toaster. We'll let Ralphie try his luck here. Fertilizer spray, mechanical sprayer, useful for fertilizing plants to be cultivated for their fruit. We'll let Cherry Bomb carry that. Midnight Special, 38 cal. Give that to Ralphie. 14 to 20, 10 to 15. Okay. Trade that over to Big Bert. Everything. Got something buried there. Shotgun ammo. And then we'll distribute the mobile phone and scrap.
I've lived too long already. So, Rangers, you come to take me down? Well, I've had a good run. Just don't expect me to go quiet. I got work to do here, and I ain't leaving till it's done.
Has Hellraiser been around lately?
That fool Ranger came around here a few weeks back, wanted to take me in for questioning. I sent him packing, just like I'll do to you.
What kind of work do you do?
Huh? Ain't it obvious? I'm Casey James, security chief.
You're in charge of security around here? Really?
Damn right I am. And until this war with them Topekans is over, I ain't going nowhere. I'll turn myself in when the fighting's done, but not before.
Do you know Casey James?
I'm a security chief, ain't I? I provide protection against them rail thieves and them Topekans, and he provides me with a yurt to stay in. Maybe not the best price I've ever charged, but you just watch your step, whippersnapper. I'll earn every penny.
What's a yurt?
You're standing in it, and I hate these goddamn hippie teepees. Still, beat sleeping out in the dust with them lizards.
Good job, old-timer. The rail thieves are all gone, with a little help from us.
That's right. Knew I'd scare 'em off sooner or later. Tales of the chisel wreak terror in the hearts of weaker men.
Take you down? Why?
Yeah, you know, for all my countless crimes, so I bet you Rangers have a file on me a mile thick. I'm Adian Bombacetabo, known as the Chisel. You must heard of me. I'm the last of the hard men. You savvy?
What crimes would those be?
Too many to name. Crimes, misdemeanors, rude things. You calling me soft? I've shot men for less. A lot less.
Why do they call you the Chisel?
Why do they call me the Chisel? Ha! Everybody knows why they call me the Chisel. It's because I... Well, what do you know? I forgot why they call me that.
Anyhow, you can take it from me. It was for something terrible, I guarantee it. Stay out of trouble, old timer.
And good riddance, coppers. I'm ready for a fight.
The Rangers, my heroes. Thanks for saving Ralphie and disarming that bomb. You guys are heroes.
Thank you, Jesse.
See ya. The Rangers, my heroes.
The seesaw looks like it was pieced together from spare train parts.
The Rangers, my heroes. The Rangers, my heroes.
I guess you can't do anything with that.
This conflict has killed his soul.
Who are you working for, Rangers?
His conscience.
This is the site of the old Santa Fe camp before the Topekans drove them away. An unopened tin can of gunpowder. We got a bookshelf over here. Story of John Henry Part 3. An empty can of coffee beans. Now we'll try talking to him. A tough leather-skinned man in his early 40s. His angular face is framed by wild sideburns, and he has tattoos of railroad spikes on both forearms. His war paint makes it look like he's covered in soot.
My scout said you Rangers took out the rail thieves. Guessing you did it on orders from the Topekans, but I'm obliged anyway.
You seem to have a lot of gunpowder around here.
Of course I've got gunpowder. We use it to blow up rocks when we're laying track.
We fixed the well outside.
Damn, Rangers. Didn't expect that. Thank John Henry for small favors, I suppose. Why don't you take this little baby as a sign of my thanks? I was saving it for a special Topekan, but you'll make better use of it, I bet.
The Rangers work for the people.
The people with money, maybe. Well, we Atchisons may be poorer than dirt, but we can still fight. Remember that, Rangers, the next time you take orders from your Topekan masters.
We took out the rail thieves to help all the Rail Nomads camp.
Yeah, we'll see. At least with them gone, we can get back to fighting this war proper.
The bomb attached to the bicycle in the playground was made with a coffee can.
Why would you think that had anything to do with me? There's plenty of coffee cans lying around in the world.
Where is the brake shoe?
Where you'll never find it.
So the Atchisons are better?
The Topekans think they're the gods of the railway, and we're just their slaves. Well, they might run the trains, but we Atchisons lay the tracks and keep them in shape. And we ought to get our share of the profit from all the rail trade. That's what this is all really about. Blaming us for wrecking the train? That's just Kekaba trying to justify not giving us our share. Well, we're not gonna take it.
You have a problem with the Topekans?
Huh. You Rangers are comedians, truly. The Topekans have destroyed us. Killed our brothers, stolen our most sacred relic, robbed us of our livelihood, and driven us into the wastes where we're easy prey for the rail thieves. Are those problem enough?
They drove you into the wastes?
Look where we're living. You think we like it here? We used to live in the main camp with the Topekans. They were our friends. Now we're in the weeds with that goddamn rail thieves between us and our rightful home. And it's no good telling us to move somewhere else. Working on the railroad is all we know. We're not going to let that asshole Kekaba force us to change our ways.
What train was wrecked?
Engine number 9. It's dead and buried in the desert just outside the camp. A monument to the stubbornness and stupidity of the Topekans.
How did they steal your livelihood?
The Topekans wrecked engine number 9, their first train, because they didn't maintain its brakes. Then they accused us of sabotaging the rails and stole our golden spike, saying we weren't worthy of it. Well, we couldn't let that go unanswered, so we stole a part from old 97, and now there are no trains running, which means no trade, no money, and no food. We're living on dirt here. Lord knows we've tried to make peace, but they just won't listen to reason.
So you want peace? Truly?
Absolutely I do. But they'll have to give our spike back, share the wealth, and stop killing us. I don't see any other way.
What's the golden spike?
The golden spike was given to the Atchisons by the hammer god himself, John Henry. It's a symbol of our long years of working on the railroad all the livelong day. Those Topekans stole it. They stole everything.
So you didn't damage the rails?
Before the Topekans betrayed us, those rails were in perfect shape. And they will be again once they stop killing us and give back our spike, but not before.
You don't like Kekaba?
That one-armed bandit, he couldn't stand that the peons who laid the rails got an equal share from the rail trade. The greedy bastard wanted it all for himself. Huh, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't wreck engine number 9 on purpose, just to have a reason to rob us of our half and keep the golden spike for himself.
The Topekans killed your brothers?
You didn't see the corpses hanging from the Topekans gate? You didn't see all the women walking around here with no men at their sides? Well, we don't take that kind of thing lying down. Every time the Topekans lynch an Atchison, well, let's just say we believe in an eye for an eye around here. Damned fools never learn, though.
Tell me about your women.
Atchison women have always worked side by side with Atchison men. Now they fight side by side with them. But the Topekans only hang our menfolk. They're saving the women for something else.
What do you mean by everything?
You think John Henry is their god? The Topekans drive trains. They don't lay track. Why would they worship a god who pounds spikes into railroad ties? Well, I'll tell you why. Because their god is embarrassing. Who wants to worship Choo Choo Charlie? Who wants a train whistle as their holy relic? John Henry is cool. So is a golden spike. So they took them both and kicked us out. That spike is ours by right. There will be no peace until we get it back.
Choo Choo Charlie?
I kid you not. The world's most famous engineer is some kid from a box of candy. That's who the Atchisons worshipped until they stole our god.
Why don't you stop killing them?
Who said we were killing anybody? It's the wrath of John Henry that's killing them, not us. And all they have to do is appease him and give us back the spike. They can end this endless war anytime they want.
It doesn't have to be endless. If you wanted, you could end it right now.
I do want it to end. You think I want my girl Jessie to be fighting Topekans when she's my age? But it ain't us that keeps it going, it's them. We could have the train ready to roll in an hour if they stopped killing us and gave us back the spike. All we'd have to do is give back their brake shoe, lay a few rails, and pound a few spikes, and old 97 could roll out today. But they ain't gonna do the right thing, so it ain't gonna happen.
You'll be lucky if she makes it to your age. She could have died today standing near your bicycle bomb.
Jesse was playing around near that bomb? Oh, great John Henry. What kind of monster has this war made me into? I nearly killed my own. Rangers, if it wasn't for you, I would be blowing my brains out right now. I owe you my life, my daughter's life. Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just name it.
End the war.
All right, you win. This war's done nothing but kill children on both sides. I don't know why I couldn't see it until my own daughter was threatened, but, well, go tell Kekaba I'm done killing and ready to bargain. Have them meet us at the entrance to our camp and we'll hash this out. We'll bring the brake shoe and fix the rails in exchange for the spike and half the profits from the rail trade. But the spike must return to us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it.
What if you can both
Are you
have it?
saying we should use the golden spike to repair the rails? Make it the final act that gets our train going again? Like some kind of symbolism? Ha! I like it. Particularly since it'll be in our rails and not in their station house. Okay, Rangers. If you can get Kekaba to agree to that, along with the rest of it, then we have a deal.
You're the one who's making the bombs?
Yes, I made the bombs. John Henry have mercy on me. How else are we supposed to fight the Topekans? You've seen our camp. We have no men left to meet them face to face. Just kids and broken old fools like myself. And I am a fool. God, Jesse, how can I ever... Might not be polite, but the sooner you're gone, the better.
Okay.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know we're making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, I believe a field promotion is in order for one of your team. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out.
The Rangers! My heroes!
Okay. Casey went for the idea of using the golden spike to repair the damaged track. Now we need to see if Kekaba is amenable.
Man, if dust was gold, these people would be rich. The Topekans have been treating these people like shit.
For Topekans, and I don't know, it's the Atchisons. Enter the Rail Nomad camp. We're gonna go and see Corex.
I
I can't believe the Desert Rangers will help me add to my hardware collection. A CDI! Oh boy!
We found a CDI.
Wow! Is that what I think it is? I can't believe you found one! Here, have a bunch of quarters. You've got free games on my machines for the rest of your life.
Thanks for the help.
Come again, anytime.
Hic situs est faetum, currus abriga paterni.
Okay. Give Holiday back his goods. Oh.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ray. Echo 1, I believe a field promotion is... Congratulations.
Angela Death. Go with weaponsmithing. She has a perk, so... We'll go with melee shooting. For the perk. You here to trade? We recovered your stolen supplies. Thank you, Rangers. Look, I don't want you to get the idea that my merchandise is overpriced, but in the interest of supporting our brave and helpful Desert Rangers, I'll give you 50% off. Oh, and I suppose you can have this here book. Ain't never done me no good. Okay. What book is it? The Richard Greco story. Kiss ass.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know we're making progress and still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a number of field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out.
Copy, Echo 1. Copy.
Okay, so we can get out of here. see Kekaba.
Another visit, Rangers?
Pride is a greater obstacle to peace than any enemy.
We cleared out the camps of rail thieves for your convenience.
Thank you, Rangers. Now we can continue our righteous war with those damned Atchisons unbothered. A small token of gratitude is yours.
So we'll go with Casey James agrees to stop the killing. He's waiting for you by the entrance to the Atchison camp and is ready to deal.
Did I not tell you to stay out of our affairs? Well, what's done is done. What exactly are his terms?
He will fix the rails and return the brake shoe in exchange for half the profits from the rail trade. And he wants to use the golden spike to repair the rails and seal the deal.
You mean, use the golden spike as a final symbolic act that gets our train going again? Damn it, yes. That is a John Henry solution if I ever heard one. But the rest of it, he hasn't conceded a thing. He gets everything he wants, and I still have one arm and can't drive my train. Give me one good reason why I should change my mind when he has not changed his.
Because even the strongest man needs two arms to drive a train.
You think reminding me of the wreck the Atchisons caused, the wreck that cost me my arm, will make me change my mind? I should kill you for this insult. But no. You are right. We Topekans have learned a sad truth in this war. We cannot ride the rails alone. We need the Atchisons just as they need us. But the debt in blood. I don't see how Casey James can ever spill enough to repay it. I'm afraid No. Wait. I know what to do. All right, Rangers. Go to Casey at the entrance to the Atchison camp and tell him this. If, in addition to returning the brake shoe and repairing the rails, he is willing to lose his left arm, then I am willing to give the Atchisons half our profits and welcome them back into our camp. But the golden spike stays with us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it. I'll be there shortly with the golden spike, ready to deal. But if this is some kind of trick, I'll pound that spike through his heart. Choppers, bring me the golden spike.
You could start trading again.
Go, Rangers, and may you speak with silver tongues.
Okay. So now we head back.
All right, we're here. What does Kekaba have to say for himself?
Kekaba agreed to your terms and to using the golden spike to repair the rails, but only if you're willing to lose your left arm.
Lose my left arm? Is he insane? No. I'll do it. After all that I've done, what's the loss of an arm? I deserve worse than that. Tell him we have a deal.
Do we have a deal?
He agreed to your terms. We have a deal.
Good. Then let us finish it.
Ready to drive in the spike?
Your arm first.
For the good of both our tribes. I'm ready.
Ooh.
As a son of renewed brotherhood, here's the brick shoe. Now the spike.
For the good of both our tribes.
I'll give my people the good news. I'm glad it's over.
So am I. Let's get to work.
So, well, that might have been the bloodiest treaty ceremony in history. Casey James' arm didn't come off too cleanly. Peace is indeed secured.
This is Chief Kekaba with good news. Thanks to the Desert Rangers, the feud between the Topekans and the Atchisons is over at last. Finally, we can begin to work together again, and we'll soon have the rails repaired and the trains running. The Rail Nomads will rise again.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
Just checking in to let you know we're making progress. It's still on the trail. Over.
Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Hold on to the skill points. We'll add to Animal Whisper. Oh yeah, there's the Provost. Give That didn't work. But I think we're gonna end things here, and then we'll pick it up in the next one.